What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to an episode of WNN. I'm your host, Massively Caffeinated, and tonight we'll be talking about the music production news. In our first story, Image Line has just released FL Studio 21.1. They've included some new interesting features such as snap to scale, colored waveforms, scripts for custom manipulation of piano roll data, hyperchorus, Edison declipper, and more.
Welcome.
I can't be the only one that absolutely fucking hates that sound. I don't even hate FL Studio. That sound, I fucking hate that sound.
In this video, we'll show the new features. You can also use piano roll markers to denote key signatures now. This will change scale highlighting and snapping.
So this part seems actually useful. The fact you can change the scale in different areas. On the plus side, it'll make it easier for people. On the downside, it'll make it easier for people. If you guys want to check out all the changes, I'll link to it in the description. In our next story here, Venus Theory, a popular music production YouTuber, you may have heard of him. He has recently been getting fucked by YouTube, and I don't mean that literally. At least I don't think so. Venus Theory the other day released this video called The Weird World of Brand Record Labels. So originally, I believe the video had a clip of a confrontation in the Waffle House. I don't know exactly what it was, but he got it from a news video. I believe it's cut out now. At least I couldn't find it when I just looked through it. And essentially because of that, they flagged his video for violence, and in consequence, it was age restricted. Didn't get any answers, manually reviewed. Basically, they kept shutting him down. Posted a short, and they marked the video as adults only. So as you can see, they were f***ing him in every direction here. Filed an appeal, got rejected. And then because of that, he made another video, which consequently got more views, because when you complain, you just get more views. That's how it works. So the video is called So YouTube Destroyed My Last Video. I recommend you guys go check out both of these videos, by the way. In this video, he talked about how YouTube screws him over, how they screwed him over numerous times, how they do for a lot of creators. He even sings a little song in it. Maybe I'll play a little clip of it here.
Arbitrary censorship is dumb, and here's why. Every time I see that yellow icon, I just want to curl up and cry.
Why?
I can't say words like f*** or shit or get on down and suck my dick.
Oh,
so
dear.
YouTube, if you're listening, eat my ass.
What?
In our next story, we have some free plugins from Ohmforce. The full list is here as follows: Omicide, Quad Fromage, that one's kind of hard to say. Hermitome, Mobilome, Sympome. Oh my god, I like that one. Predatome, Ohm Boys. You know, I gotta give them props. So it's pretty tough to come up with all these different names based on your branding. They include Distortion. Omicide, I think, is the most notable one. Let's see, Frequency Shifter, Phaser, Granular Synthesizer. Beware though, these UIs look pretty dangerous here. Avid Technology, the maker of Pro Tools, Sibelius, and Media Composer, has been acquired by an affiliate of the private equity firm STG for $1.4 billion. According to Avid, stockholders are to receive $27.05 per share in cash. Transaction represents 32.1% premium to Avid's unaffected share price on May 23, 2023. Avid is to become a privately held company upon completion of this transaction. Now, I think the craziest thing about this is that it was an all-cash transaction. What are they, the fucking mob? The transaction was approved by their board of directors and is expected to close by fourth quarter 2023. And it's obviously subject to Avid stockholder approval as well as regulatory approvals, customary closing conditions. The music production buyout via private equity firms is definitely concerning, as they are generally most interested in what will make them the most money and not what makes the consumer happy. In our next story, we have a free plugin offer. All you have to do is sign up with Loopmasters. I have no opinion about Loopmasters, but if you get a 14-day trial for Loopmasters, you get Universal Audio's POLYMAX for free, which is actually a pretty decent sounding synth. I remember we talked about it a while back, and I was pretty impressed by it. Am I personally going to go for this deal? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, all you got to do is the free trial. I don't know. That doesn't sound that bad, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to forget about it and then end up paying for it. That happens every time. Okay, let's see what they got here. Soy Face. We're off to a great start here. Constant Soy Face, nice.
That sounded thick. And we'll tune this down 12 semitones.
Okay, I don't really need to see this, I don't think. Making music? We don't do that on this channel. We just talk here. In our next story, we have something pretty funny here from Grandmaster Flash. So this is coming to us from Music Tech. Grandmaster Flash used to switch labels on records so other DJs wouldn't copy his drum breaks. It's pretty funny. I'm just imagining someone's like, I'm gonna play the Amen break right now. What was that? Grandmaster Flash, the Grandmaster Gatekeeper. The interview actually comes from music-news.com, but I'm going to read it off of Music Tech because I like the formatting on their website better. Sorry, Music News. The way I would look for a break on a record is I would buy one copy and I would put it up with a light. And the area where it was the most shiniest was where the least band members were playing. It's actually pretty smart. This guy had a hack for finding drum breaks. That's actually insane. So essentially he would switch the labels if there was a person from another DJ crew trying to see what he was playing. Pretty clever. They're like, Flash, we let the record play, we cleaned our house, and we just let the whole shit play from side A to side B. We never found it. In our next story, we have a bit sadder news. Over 100 independent UK nightclubs have closed over the last 12 months. Since about June 2020, over 250 nightclubs have closed. It's suspected that this is due to the rising energy costs as well as the ongoing cost of living. In our next story, we have will.i.am glazing AI once again. I don't know what his obsession with AI is. And in this thumbnail, he's looking like a complete psycho. You know it's gonna make better music than you, right? Actually hurt my eyes to do that. Damn you, will.i.am. Okay, I never heard of this guy before, but apparently there's a gear reviewer named Cucko. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cucko. Apparently his name is Cuckoo. They wrote Cucko here, though. Either way, though, they wrote Cucko here. It's funny to me, okay? That's the joke. How can we get will.i.am to shut up about AI?
If you were talking to those kids in the inner city about AI and what they need to know about it, what would you be saying?
If I go to the inner city, I'm telling kids, hey, our whole entire life has been set up for us to fail. Our investment for our education, they've undermined our investment to where other neighborhoods are getting a bigger investment for their education than us.
He just wants to bum these kids the fuck out, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm here for the AI, man.
You know it's gonna make better songs than you.
There we go.
It's Pac-Man right now. We ain't even got to Halo. We're in freaking Super Mario Brothers. We ain't even got to Call of Duty yet.
Like, is he invested in this stuff or something? Like, why is he talking this stuff up so big constantly? This has got to be the 4th or 5th time we mentioned him in WNN with him, like, celebrating AI.
This thing's gonna make better songs than you soon, bro.
The songs out already are pretty dope. I've talked about that in this podcast before. That Drake song with the...
No, but the Drake song still required somebody to sing it. And then they layer a plug-in over it to make it sound like Drake.
Oh, okay.
I heard a song that didn't... I heard, this new tech... It's out of here. But more importantly, I saw it in 2010 in my mind's eye.
All right.
I was like, no. If I'm in this computer, that means it's computer. Wait, what? If I'm in the computer... making music. I'm not a musician like Prince or freaking Stevie Wonder. I make music because I can make the computer make music.
A lot of instruments use some form of technology.
And with machine learning, that means eventually the computer is going to remember how I made it to make music and eventually just make it itself.
Maybe even publish it itself. Maybe even not even tell you.
No.
Oh my God, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, I can't handle any more of this. In our next story here, we have a new spectral synth called MANATEE. It's on a Kickstarter. It's MPE though. Here it says MANATEE is the most advanced multi-timbral MPE digital synthesizer from Fred's lab. I feel like that's an interesting way to word that. I could say anything that I own is the most advanced thing that I own or have made. And if you phrase it that way, it makes it sound like if you don't read the entire sentence, you're gonna think like, oh, it's the most advanced da-da-da. But then at the end it says, from Fred's lab. This is the most insanely detailed news video in the music production space. From Weaver Beats. See what I'm saying there? Not a big deal, just interesting way to phrase things there. It has a unique take on spectral synthesis with a fine selection of classic virtual analog and 2 OP-FM algorithms. It's got 2 dual-core 200 megahertz 16-bit DSPs, minimum of 10 voices. We got some audio examples here. Okay, let's peep this out. Trance-like. It's really hard to evaluate. It just sounds like any sort of synth I've ever heard. You know, maybe these other ones will change our mind a bit. Pretty nice. Okay. Pretty nice. Could use a little more analog warmth though, you know. If you guys are interested in checking this out, I will link it in the description. Let's see if this video does anything for us.
Last years have been rough, and now it's perfect time to move forward, create, share and enjoy music together. For this, we need good instruments.
So I'm not really too much against the way they presented this video, but for this we need good instruments. When you say that, it makes it sound like are you saying a lot of things on the market right now aren't good? Because there's a lot of good things on the market.
This is Manatee. It is a 4-part, unashamedly digital synthesizer built in a compact and sturdy steel chassis. With its 2 dual-core DSP architecture, it delivers from 10...
I think the coolest thing about this is that it's MPE. 635 euros in order to get one of the Manatees. You can get the first one for 3,000 euros. And our last story of the night here, Pioneer has launched a new analog digital hybrid turntable, which is their first hybrid turntable to date. It has an analog mode where you can play real vinyl and a digital mode where you can put on a control vinyl. Let's check out the video here. It's only $1,400. So it seems like it has some features that'd be good for scratching with while using a digital turntable. Ooh, MIDI mappable performance pads. Okay. Works with Serato DJ and Record Box. Ooh, stems, track separation. Oh, this looks so sick. I want this setup so bad. Oh, this is fucking epic, man. What the hell? I'm actually more hyped on this than a lot of production I've seen recently. Oh, this is fucking epic. Okay, so this is the PLX CRS S12. I mean, the price is understandable now after seeing all those features. It'll be out in September 2023. For every person who presses a like button on this video, I will shut down your nightclub. Consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member to support the channel. You get a lot of perks. Subscribe to my second channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys next time.